Alright, people, so here with a quick little video saying that Donald Trump is pretty much back in the lead in the polls, and of course the media is silent. It's nothing, they're not reporting on anything about the polls now because Trump is in the lead. When Hillary was in the lead a couple weeks ago, all you heard was, oh, new poll, Hillary up, new poll, Hillary up, big, election over, Trump campaign disarray, Trump might even drop out. Trump should drop out. Trump this, Trump that. Trump's fucked. Trump's screwed. Now you hear nothing. It just proves how lying and dishonest the media is. But, I mean, the LA Times daily poll had him up 3 points. Reuters, which is a fucked up poll, which they even, changed their methodology to favor Clinton. Even in the skewed poll, which overpolls Democrats, Trump is up. They do that too. Rasmussen poll had him up, so he's taking the lead. He's on an upswing. He's doing a great job, I think, on the campaign trail of having the media having the main message being towards policy, because I mean it worked in the primary, saying things like Megyn Kelly's bleeding out of her wherever. And while that's funny and shit, it's not going to get you elected. I think the more Trump stays on policy, the more he does things that are actually related to politics, the better it is for him, and that's what he's doing. He's not involved in something like the con job controversy. He's not involved in all these side issues that the media spins. The media does play a part in it, but Trump's got to stay out of those. And now he's doing a great job. He had his good immigration speech. He went to the church here in Detroit, which I live right by Detroit, so I heard about that. And he's been making some great speeches. He went to Mexico, which I think was a big plus. While Hillary's not doing jack shit. I mean, you never hear anything about Hillary doing anything. She's hardly doing any rallies. Trump's the one with all the energy. And I think moving forward, and also, too, you just had the data dump. The FBI released details of their interview with Clinton, in which she said numerous times, a lot of times during her interview, she said she did not recall information about the scandal because she forgot because of her concussion. I mean, so you had that surprise come out, and on top of that, we still have, like I've been saying, the debates, which I think will favor Trump, and also the emails on Hillary Clinton, which people are saying is going to be pretty fucking big. So Assange still has to release the emails. So I really think Trump has a big advantage in this race. If you consider the things that are still going to unfold, probably the four biggest things in the election, and they're all, I think, in my opinion, going to favor Trump. One of them is definitely going to favor Trump, and that's the dump of the emails. The classified email, the emails that we thought were lost or whatever the fuck, Assange has. I think Trump will do great in the debates because he's a brawler. He's a real guy, and he comes off as a real guy, not a regular politician. So I think he'll do great in the debates. I think he has a great appeal to the common man when people actually see what he has to say and don't listen to the media saying, oh, he's racist, he's sexist, he's misogynistic, etc. So, and also you consider the polls that are rigged, that overpoll Democrats. If you throw all those things together, I think Trump has a great advantage right now. I mean, he's closing in on the lead. He's up in a lot of polls. He's going up and up and up. He's on a great roll right now. I think he is focused. He has a lot of energy. Like I said, he's going all over the place. That's what you want from a president. Somebody who's going to do a great job of traveling and working. On the other hand, you got Clinton, who's hardly doing jack shit. You got Clinton, who has a ton of fucking health problems, clearly. I mean, there's been so many incidents over the past month or two that have come out that have shown how fucked up her health is. So it's ridiculous. But the media won't talk about that. So, but nonetheless, after all the shit that the media put Trump through, and this just shows how discredited the mainstream media is. Nobody even believes them. They just went through fucking 3 weeks of bashing Trump, like fucking like without any proof. You could drop out, shit like that. Trump campaign in disarray, yet he is now up in the polls, and which is great news. I'm very happy about that. Now it'll probably go back and forth between the election. Now in the election, we'll see though. Like I said, I think a lot of the polls, if not all the polls, are rigged in the favor of Hillary. Because, like I said, I think they oversample Democrats, and a lot of them skew the results to favor Clinton. But we'll see what the fuck happens here coming in the next 2 months. It's definitely going to be an exciting 2 months. I cannot wait for the first debate. That's going to be very, very exciting. I will be glued to my television that night as long as I don't think I have class, but as long as I'm home and not working or whatever the fuck, or whatever, I'll record it. But there you go. People just wanted to talk about that. Great news. The media is probably in panic. Anderson Cooper, or I like to call him Anderson Shitter because Cooper rhymes with pooper, and you could just translate that to shitter. So Anderson Shitter is probably going to be panicking. Wolf Blitzer with the worst fucking first name ever, named after an animal, is probably going to be panicking because we all know he was drinking, to the really selection of Hillary to be the Democratic nominee, not the election, because we all know that primary was rigged against Bernie. We found that out again with the email scandal there, email scandal number 2 with Hillary. Now we have number 3 coming out. It looks like with Assange is going to dump more email. I mean, it's actually more than 3. I mean, it's like email scandal number 15 for Hillary. I mean, just more and more emails keep coming out. So it's fucking ridiculous. So yeah, I said this would be a short video, but I kind of went on. But there's just so much to rant on with Hillary Clinton. Once you start talking about one topic, you get into a whole bevy of issues dealing with the corruption of Hillary. I mean, I just don't get how anybody with a fucking brain, anybody who doesn't have a lobotomy, is going to support somebody who is so corrupt, so just has done so many horrible things and lied about so much. I mean. And there's a difference between lying and changing your mind. People like say, "Oh, Trump lied about this." No, maybe he just had a mind change because he is new to the world of politics. Maybe he said something he regretted. I do that all the time. You say something and you take it back and you change your mind, or you change your mind on a topic. Oh my God. Now in the case of Hillary, where she says she was under sniper fire in Bosnia, well, that's a little different. Because that clearly didn't happen. Or when Hillary says she never sent classified info. Well, that's a little different. That's dealing with our fucking national security. That's dealing with fucking lying to the American people. Clearly, blatantly lying. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And also, if you look at Hillary's changes on topics, it's, for example, she changes when the public opinion changes. For example, with gay marriage and the TPP. So it's just so ridiculous how biased, they just give Hillary a free pass. If they put Trump under, a microscope, they take things that, oh, Trump said this, Trump said that. Well, how about Clinton? She did shit that got people killed. She destabilized the Middle East. She lied about our national security. She put our national security at risk. She did shit. She actually did shit that was horrible. Trump he might have said, oh my God, he said Megyn Kelly was bleeding out of her pussy. Oh my God, he said he likes attractive women over unattractive women. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. But, Hillary put our national security at risk. Oh, that's okay because, your average millennial, your pot-smoking millennial, that's being indoctrinated by liberal bullshit in college doesn't care about that. Don't care about Hillary's email. Those are boring. Oh, but it's not boring when you put a fucking, it's easier to comprehend for those, brainwashed morons. that, they can put a little meme or whatever the fuck. They could listen to BuzzFeed News on Facebook for 20 seconds that says Trump's a racist. They could cut and paste, take things out of context, and again, brainwash people. And all you hear from anti-Trumpers, for the most part, I mean, there are some smart ones out there, but for the most part, Trump's a racist, Trump's a misogynist, Trump's a xenophobic. Like 3-word sentences that they can't explain themselves. They just keep, repeating the same shit over and over again. So it's just frustrating, but okay, enough with this ranting. I should be going to bed right now since it's 2:43 in the morning and I got work tomorrow at got to get up around 9 a.m. So I wanted to get a decent rest tonight. I usually don't get a lot of sleep, but I don't want to go on forever with this video. But there you go, people. Point is, Trump is up in the polls, or at least he's gaining a lot. He's neck and neck, or even up in some. So there you go, people. Great news. The media has been proved to be liars, deceivers, and complete bullshitters once again. So there you go, people.